Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm amazing. Thanks for asking.
Good.
How are you?
Good. I'm wonderful.
Tell us what you got going on. What's this?
This is the Right Greens. My name is Mia Jones, owner of the Right Greens Organic Juice Company here in Atlanta. We make fresh organic juice daily. My question for you is, currently I have over 60 different recipes because we cater for everyone from the anemic to the cancer patient. And I am wanting to scale that down some so that I can target one audience rather than having 5 people who are cancer patients, 5 people who are anemics, 5 people who need their liver cleansed.
Yep.
And I want to narrow it down so that I'm not offering so much that it's so overwhelming, not only to them, but to me as well.
Tell me how you're selling.
I'm currently selling online. The orders have to be placed in advance. We have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. When they place their orders online, I learn about them because there's a questionnaire at the end of the checkout that allows us to ask them, have you ever juiced before? Do you have any illnesses or diagnoses? Are you allergic to anything? Some people can't have apple. Some people can't have pineapple. We're the only company in Atlanta who caters to that. You go in Art Garden and it's whatever they have on the shelf. We're totally different from that in that it's customized for the person because your need is different from mine. My need is different from the next person's and so on.
Yeah.
So it's online, in advance, 24 to 48 hour turnaround.
Got it. How's the sales?
Sales right now, August through December, is a little slow. January, everybody wants to lose weight. So everybody's doing a cleanse and we're flushing everybody out, from the top to the bottom. January through July is our best months. Obviously in the summertime, it's really good because, you look for juice to be hydrated and nourished at the same time. We have small fridges placed all over the city of Atlanta. Well, 4 fridges where we have in different locations where people, if they're in that location, they can purchase. They're branded refrigerators with our logo on it. And
I don't understand that. What do you mean?
So I have you ever seen a small Red Bull fridge?
Yes.
We have the Right Greens fridges.
Where are they at?
They're in, I have one in Face It, which is an esthetician location. Beauty by Cash, which is a beauty salon. We have one in a colonic office, which is Spaced by Holistic Grace. And then we have one in Restored Promises. And they're kind of strategically placed kind of in different parts of the city so that most of my clients, if they can't get an order in online, they can go and purchase. And then it also brings the other clients, whoever's in that particular location, we kind of merge the clienteles.
Got it. Okay. What makes more sales, online or like those in-person pickups?
Online.
Online for sure. Okay, good. And what are our sales now?
Our sales currently, what do you mean, dollar amount?
Yeah, dollar amount.
Dollar amount per month, we're averaging between 10 and 15,000.
Okay, good. I actually like the concept of making a juice to cure particular illnesses.
That's how I started.
But the challenge is, you said there's like 60 different illnesses that you're catering
towards?
Yes,
and I love it because it allows us to diversify what we're doing every day. I get bored kind of easy, kind of like with meal prep. I can't eat the same thing every day. So the 60 recipes allow us to diversify what we're making on a regular basis. Does it make it for a complicated menu to sit down and do it on a regular basis? Yes, but it also keeps my mind kind of turning the way it needs to turn.
But now that you have the menu, you don't have to keep creating the menu though, right?
No, don't have to keep creating the menu, but I have to keep, if there's 5 different people, there may be 5 different things that we're targeting that particular day.
For sure.
So, yeah.
What I would probably do, because it's like a health situation, they don't give you one pill to cure a problem. They give you a subscription of 30. And then like they'll send you a reminder like, hey, you need to, I don't know, you got to refill your prescription now. So it's not you're not selling a juice, you're selling a cure to something.
Right. Well, we do recurring orders.
You do?
So
Okay,
we have probably 20 people who get a weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly order on a regular basis.
If I were you, I would pick like 5 or 6 illnesses, whatever like the top illnesses, whether it's
high blood pressure, pre-diabetes, fatty liver, poor skin, lethargy. Those are the top things.
Oh, I would narrow down like the subscriptions to those things, but like the recurring, like every time the juice comes, we're sending some sort of pamphlet or some sort of thing that targets that particular health issue.
Okay.
Right? Because now we don't have to like focus on curing 60 illnesses.
Right.
It's like, I'm a specialist in these 5. And you got to find some research on high blood pressure every single month.
Right.
Hey, eat more of this, eat less of this. Like, go to this particular website and fill out this form. It'll help you analyze whatever. So it's not just I'm selling juice. I'm actually curing a problem.
Okay.
Right. And I think what could be cool is creating different communities around it. All right, listen, every single week, every episode, you hear me talking about themorningmeetup.com. It's the community. Let me show you what's happening here. Every single morning, Monday through Friday, there's 400 plus people on a Zoom call, right? We're learning, we're talking, we're growing together, and this is you. There's all these people here. It's all these people in the morning meetup. Hundreds of people reading books, growing. We get together quarterly. It's amazing. And for some reason, you just keep looking at, just go to themorningmeetup.com and get in the circle. And then you'll be like way happier. Just themorningmeetup.com. Let's get back to the episode. So we could have maybe like one call per week or something like that for the people that are on a subscription, where we're talking about maybe general health or whatever. But as we get into bigger numbers, because eventually you're going to have 1,000 people in here.
Yeah.
And I would do a call every single week. And maybe you don't do it. I mean, a call every day, Monday through Friday, to talk about these 5 different things. We have a cancer call. We have a high blood pressure call every single week.
Okay.
And you build out a business that way.
Okay.
Right? The juice will be the least amount of money that you make.
Right. Okay.
But this is like our intro, right? Do you have a storefront too?
No.
Like a juice bar?
No, we have a production space.
A juice bar would be crazy.
I never wanted a juice bar. Because our business is delivery. I used to work for a delivery service as a courier for 17 years, quit my job because that called me. And our business is delivery based, but you can still come and pick up your order. But people love the convenience of waking up and their order is at their doorstep. We developed the old milkman philosophy. You wake up, you open your door, you pick up your juice, and you go on about your day.
I love it.
So that's the concept that we have, and people love that convenience of it. Yeah. So I never kind of wanted the overhead of a storefront, even though they keep asking me for it.
Yeah, so for instance, where are you producing your product now?
In Atlanta, in the city.
You have a facility?
Well, we're renting out space in the facility.
Yeah, but so it's not like you stop the delivery service. It's just you have a facility where you make the stuff and just somebody can come pick up and buy. Or somebody could it's like you're competing against Arden's Garden and you're telling them all the reasons why you're better than that. But you don't stop the delivery service.
Okay.
But if you have a place where we're meeting and gathering and you got like, when I go into Arden's Garden, I go get a juice or a cookie or I'm just getting something and I'm not necessarily getting it based off of like the healing properties. I get it based off the fruits and stuff that's in it.
It's there. You know? Yeah, it's just there. Yeah.
But if I have an issue and you're selling me on the fact that I need to come here once a week or once a day to come get your medicine, your medication, your natural medication, I'm gonna come every day. Okay. Especially if I'm at work on my lunch break. I'm gonna spend that $4. How much is this?
They're $12 each.
I'm gonna spend that $12 to save my life. Absolutely.
Okay.
So you got the walk-in, but so for instance, this facility, we're not focused on renting out those podcast rooms. The focus is having our own studio to do our podcast. I can do my own events, all that kind of stuff. It just so happens that somebody can come rent.
That's the extras.
That's the extra. Okay. All that's on top of what we're using it for, that's extra money.
Okay.
So somewhere where like people can come and gather and you can teach and they might meet their teacher, the person they've been seeing on Instagram. Take this note. Content cures all in business. Content cures all. You have to flood the market with content. That's what Dr. Bobby did.
Yeah.
He's just flooding the market with content. And he's really, really good at it. He's teaching stuff from a perspective that you haven't heard of it before. And he's getting on podcasts and he's like going out to build a brand.
I want to teach more. Yeah.
No, you don't. If you wanted to, you just teach more.
Yeah, I know.
So do me a favor. Okay. So let's just identify your top 4 or 3 or whatever the focus is going to be. Because really, when I go to Arden's Garden, I get the, most of the time I get the, what's the thing? What's the little thing with the little 4 shots? What is that called?
The Grand Slam.
The Grand Slam.
Yeah, we have, ours is called Sock It To Me. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but that's the only reason I go, really.
Yeah.
To get that Grand Slam.
Yeah.
And back when I was in the streets, they said the Grand Slam could cure a hangover. So
right.
I knew to go get that medicine for that particular thing.
Right.
So you just got to build it that way. But you got to be intentional on, you are not selling juice. You are their doctor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what it's turned into.
Dr. Bobby's name is Bobby. He put Dr. Bobby. He's a doctor, but he decided to put Dr. Bobby.
He was a pharmacist.
Dr. Holistic.
Right.
I'm coming here to cure you. When my mom was going through her journey with cancer, he's the first person I called.
Yeah, to detox her, I'm sure.
I didn't know to detox her, but he's the person I watch for content, and I know he helps something in the health space.
Yeah,
I know he knows what he's talking about. I didn't know it was, we got a detox. I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah.
I think of this person, he's the only person I know who is constantly on social media teaching people how to live longer.
Yeah.
So I call him.
Yeah, that was my post today from Donnie.
Yeah.
Got paid to post. And that was a post today, not the how do I, but the who do I go to.
For sure. I'm actually part owner in that. So
really?
No.
Well, yeah.
All right, so we got to get to our episode, but I want you to do 50. 50 topics you're going to discuss.
Okay.
And you got to do one. You got to drop one every single day.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do that.
All right, cool.
Thank you.